Welcome to Curious Life. Today it's time to change up our decor for the summer, and it's also time to do a living room zone clean, so it seems like a good excuse to do both at the same time. So join me as I give our living room a deep clean and then refresh our decor for the summer. As you can see from the before clips, this room isn't actually terrible. It's been kept fairly tidy and I have been keeping up with the daily cleaning. But look a little bit closer and things are a little bit different, and it just really feels like it needs a refresh in here. I also cannot wait to show you the summer decor I have. Some of you will recognise some of it from last year, but I do have a couple of new items that I'm really excited about. But anyway, shall we get started? I did this clean over a couple of days because there was quite a lot to get done and it's hot, and spending too many hours cleaning in hot weather is just miserable. So day one was mostly dealing with laundry and cleaning the sofas, which was actually quite time consuming. So that's why I'm getting that out of the way first. I think it was last year that we bought these sofa covers, and we only used them in spring and summer because although I love the red colour of these sofas, the colour works so much better for our autumn and winter decors. So we bought these covers to give the room a little bit of a lighter feel, and then when the weather cools we go back to the heavier and cosier feel of the red. It also works well to make things a little easier to keep clean at this time of year because the dog spends a lot of time outdoors and she is always tracking in mud and dust, so the covers keep them protected from all of that. Luckily they're also really easy to clean. We just pop them into the washing machine and dry them out and put them back on. I also gave all of the dog bedding a wash too. This has to be done more often than I deep clean this room, but while I'm cleaning the room I may as well give these a wash too. Day 2 is when I'm getting the rest of the cleaning done. This did take me a little longer than I had hoped, but it was worth it, especially to have a fresh room to change the decor for summer. My first job today is to clean under and behind the furniture. I don't get to this task as often as I'd like, but then I do also wonder just how much it really matters if you keep the areas under your furniture spotless. Sure, a dust and a vacuum every now and then is needed, but I'm not sure a little bit of dust where nobody can see it is too much of a problem. I'm kind of torn between liking things clean and then wondering how much effort is worth it to keep things clean when you have no idea if it's clean or not. You'll have to let me know in the comments just how often you clean under furniture and how important that is to you to do. But anyway, after cleaning under the furniture, I'm moving on to an area that really does need doing regularly, the windowsill. As you can see, this windowsill gets disgusting, and it gets like this fast. This is the window that Cora likes to hang out in so she can watch the world go by and bark at any delivery drivers that dare park in the street. She is quite a territorial dog and she dislikes any van entering the street. But she really seems to despise Amazon delivery drivers the most. I am not sure why, but she really seems to think that they are an enemy that the house needs protecting from. But that is partly why this corner of the room gets so bad. She comes in from the garden and jumps directly up to this window and tracks in mud and dust and all sorts of things that mix with her fur to create this delightful mess. But I wouldn't have her any other way. After the windowsill, I gave some areas a bit of a dust, but I didn't go overboard because I'll be dusting more as I change the decor later. And I will be doing that in just a minute now because the clean is almost done. First, I do need to clean the floors, and I am using a steam cleaner today, which I don't do every time. I actually have 3 different methods I use for mopping, and it all depends on the level of clean I'm doing. I have a quick and easy spray mop that I run around the floors most days to keep on top of the daily dirt. Then weekly I have a mop and bucket that I do a much more thorough clean with, and then when I'm doing a deeper clean like today, I get the steam cleaner out. And this just gives the floor a really good deep clean. This system seems to work for me, although my floors are a never-ending issue, especially with us spending so much time working on the garden at the moment. We've been working on relaying the patio, so I've had lots of really big bags of sand delivered, and using that in the garden then walking back into the house has meant that walking barefoot in the house right now has just been a bit like walking on a beach. No matter what I do, there always seems to be a layer of sand on the floor. I'm sure it'll be worth it when the patio is done though. Okay, so it is time for a quick coffee break because that's the cleaning bit done. And I'm just about ready to start with the new decor. If you've been here a while, then you'll have already seen my seasonal decor changes, but this one is going to be a little bit different. We used to remove all of the decor and replace it with seasonal decor. But earlier in the year, we had a rethink about what we wanted this room to look and feel like. And we were hugely inspired by biophilic interior design, which is where you have a lot of plants and natural textures, and the aim is to bring a little bit of the feeling of outdoors inside. And even though we're changing the decor, we want to keep that, which means that most of our plants and decor inspired by that is staying, but we still want to add a little touch of summer theme to the room. So this is our little summer haul, most of which we already had, but I do have to show you this because it is beautiful. It's actually sold as a cheese board or a serving board, and I found it on Vinted. If you're in the UK or if they ship overseas, I would definitely recommend them. I think the lady was called Pink Resin Designs, and she makes a variety of boards like this, and she was lovely to deal with. She'd actually sold out before I could buy one, but I contacted her and she let me know when there was new stock available, so I was able to buy this one for my summer decor, and I've fallen in love with it. But anyway, should we get on with the decor refresh? As you can see, we are keeping the beach theme this year, but it's more of a nod to it amongst our plants rather than the main focus. I'm still experimenting to find the right line between keeping our biophilic design theme, but adding in those extra touches that change the feel of the room to reflect the season. This might be a little bit of a silly tradition that we do, but it has become surprisingly important to us, and it really helps us refocus on the time of year and the changes that each season brings. It's become quite a big part of our home. And that's actually a little surprising because the first time we tried it, we thought we were going to make a fun video and that would be the end of it and we'd never do it again. I really didn't think it was going to make a difference to us in the way that it has. So let's take a look at the after clips so that you can see the decor we have and also how much cleaner and fresher the room feels now. I have to admit, I really love the decor this year. Last summer I wasn't entirely happy with what we'd done, but this year it feels really lovely to be in the room. The painting we have on the wall is my favourite of the artwork that Blaze painted, so I'm always glad when I can have it on the wall and be able to see it. Having something she made also adds such unique character and meaning to the room. I'll have to get her to do more paintings for the rest of the house. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're coping in the summer. It's been so hot here so far, and it's only June. I am dreading the next couple of months. I do not cope with the heat well. But anyway, I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you next week.